Hi, everybody. This is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profits. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about not one, not two, not three, but four up and coming projects, how they're all working together and interconnect. And this includes three projects that I haven't featured on my channel before. Now, if you're like me, I bet you're involved in cryptocurrencies because you want to secure your financial future. Take a look at Token Metrics. Their AI and their team of experts will help you find under-the-radar altcoins that you can invest in order to maximize your gains. Get a 10% discount using my code. You also can get a week's trial for a handful of dollars. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Link in the description below. Please like, subscribe, click the notification bell, upvote, and comment. If you're watching this on YouTube, come over to BitTube. You can also find me on BitChute and on library.tv and also on odyssey.com. Join my official Telegram announcements channel, and please do follow me on Twitter, CryptoRichYT. Hey, Philip, thank you so much for making yourself available. You are one of the team at Oxis, and we're going to be talking about how a new project is being integrated into Oxis, and also touching upon two other projects that are connected to this new project. So we'll be finding out about those. Now, do you want to start by saying a little bit what Oxis is?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Rich. So Oxis is a easy to use, all-in-one portfolio management software, very similar to the multi-asset wallets that people have become familiar with over the years, like Exodus, Edge, things like that. Blockchain.com, even you could say, because this is a web wallet. And within, we offer a non-custodial exchange, and now we've also added a interest earning section of the wallet through an integration with Anchor protocol.
So people be able to hold their cryptocurrencies in your wallet and then earn interest on those?
Yeah, that's correct. So we've added UST, which is one of the native stable coins to the Terra ecosystem. Terra is a blockchain built with the Cosmos SDK, and they have a few different protocols that are built atop them that are DeFi protocols, Mirror for trading, investing, and the one that we chose to integrate was Anchor, which is their savings protocol.
Right. Okay. All right. Now we'll come to those in a second. But one thing I've noticed here, because you offer an exchange service inside the wallet, like Exodus and Edge does. But here's the prices: that if I were to convert one Bitcoin to Tether on Exodus, I would get 47,202 Tether on Exodus. With Edge, I'd get 48.9 thousand. And with Oxis, I'd get 50,000. That's an extra 3,000 Tether, which then I could use elsewhere, perhaps to buy some ETH or something like, or maybe some Pirate Chain or something like that. How come the prices How come the prices are so much better here with Oxis?
I'd say we just have to thank our exchange partners and liquidity providers. We also currently don't charge much in the wallet regarding fees. I think right now in Oxis, we're not charging anything promotionally. So there's currently no fees in the wallet. And, some competitors charge between 1% to 3% on top of the exchange fee.
Okay. I mean, this is a big deal because it's $3,000 on one wallet, on one Bitcoin. That's 1,500 and half a Bitcoin. So the savings, even for small players, they kind of add up. Okay, sorry, I just noticed that and I wanted to point that out. And you can hold all sorts of ERC20 assets in here, and the main cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin Cash and BSV and Litecoin, and high security. And I did do a video on this, which I will link to in the playlist below, and people can find that and check that out, because you've been on the channel before. So now you're integrating Anchor, which has a stable coin UST, which allows for people to receive interest on coins and tokens that they hold in the Oxis wallet.
Specifically on UST. Which is yes. So with UST, you can deposit UST, which is a stable coin. It is pegged to say around $1, and you can take that coin and you can deposit it into the interest section of the wallet and earn a stable 20% APY in that.
Wow, 20%. Okay, so would I be able to say, if I wanted to cash out, because I think Bitcoin's at a high, inside the Oxis wallet, be able to convert Bitcoin to UST and then earn interest on the UST while I'm holding it in the Oxis wallet?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's really the perfect time to do it, I think. You play with Bitcoin and the other big boys while there's volatility and a nice uptrend. And once you've captured some profit that you want to put on the sideline, or you're ready to completely move out and we're entering a bear market, then move into a stable, and there's now opportunity for you directly in Oxis to go from BTC or go to any of the other top assets into UST, and then enter the interest section, deposit it, and begin earning.
That's
There's no
exciting.
lockups, so people can deposit and withdraw as they please. You could technically take your interest out every day if you wanted to, and dollar cost average back into Bitcoin or back into Ethereum.
Okay. And then how do they do that? How do they pay for that? Where does the 20% come from?
The way that Terra's network kind of works is it's an elastic supply model. So their native token Luna is used to collateralize a group of different stable coins that kind of form the base of Terra's suite of other applications that they have. I mentioned Mirror before and Chai and Anchor. They have this infrastructure that's kind of built around their supply and the stable coins. And what they do is because the supply is elastic, meaning that the circulating supply of Luna expands and contracts depending on the demand for Terra stablecoins, such as UST. So the idea is that the more demand for Terra stablecoins equates to a contracting Luna supply, since $1 worth of Luna can always be swapped for a stablecoin like UST at the exchange rate of their protocol. Kind of an example, if there's excessive demand for UST and it pulls the peg above $1, then arbitrageurs are incentivized to mint 1 UST by burning $1 worth of Luna and contracting the Luna supply. So the minted UST can be sold on the open market for a profit. And then importantly, the functionality is baked into Terra's protocol, so it can be performed at scale. And right now they can do up to, I think it's 10 million a day capable of UST minting before slippage becomes unreasonable. So right now they have a pretty large capability of minting additional UST in its current form. On the other hand, if UST peg derivates under $1, then arbitrageurs are incentivized to buy UST on the open market and redeem it for $1 worth of newly minted Luna, which expands the Luna supply. So it's kind of contracting and expanding to keep it pegged at the dollar.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And I just think DeFi baffles me, Philip. Completely baffles me, especially things like this. But it is like you've got two made up cryptocurrencies on the blockchain, and that somehow the relationship between them keeps the price stable and steady over time.
Yeah, and with Anchor, so they have a native governance token called ANC, and the governance sets the Anchor rate, which is the target APY that they're seeking to pay out to the depositors. And then there's their real yield, as they call it, which is underneath the hood, and these staking rewards kind of make up that. And Anchor implements the classical kind of money market with the caveat of whitelisting collateral as reserved liquid staking derivatives for major proof of stake protocols. Because they're a Cosmos SDK project, they're compatible with other blockchains as well. So then the real yield is stabilized around the Anchor rate. So the reserves and borrowing incentives help the real yield to kind of converge around that Anchor rate, which is the 20% currently.
Okay, that's extraordinary. Now, if I were to do that, this is what I'm thinking, because I'm gonna hope we're going to pay off our mortgage this year. That's the game, pay off the mortgage. That might mean, that we have a number of Bitcoin that we move out into USDT. Let's say it's 4 Bitcoin, just for argument's sake. I'm going to put 4 Bitcoin in the Oxis application, where it's a website. Now, I know you said it's like blockchain.com, and blockchain.com has, as far as I know, has never been hacked. It's very, very secure. So can you say something about Oxis security?
The way that Oxis works with the security is we've added a few additional security features to give people a little extra padding, you could say. So unlike a lot of traditional multi-asset wallets, we've added 2FA to the wallet for not only logging in, but also for any actions that take place in the wallet. So if you were to leave your wallet open on your desktop, with other wallets, let's say you're working somewhere, you leave it open, someone has the opportunity, although it may be rare, to come up and get access to your wallet and send things around. With the way that we've implemented the 2FA, if you've already entered it and your wallet's open, you can't exchange, you can't send, you can't do anything in there. So it's pretty much locked down in that instance. Also in the settings in our security area, there's the ability to, if you wanted to, you can always obtain your mnemonic and you can move it out. So just like I want to mention that just because, it is a web wallet. So people often ask, well, who's holding it? Well, it is a non-custodial wallet. So you do have your mnemonic phrase. You can export that at any time. If Oxis is gone tomorrow, you still have that, and you can upload your assets in any other supporting wallet. And then your secure password. So your wallet's not only protected by 2FA if you enable it, but you also have your secure login and password. As a added security tip, I would always say don't use a repeating password when you've used with other platforms, websites. Always make it strong, unique, different from anything else that you've ever used, to eliminate any issues of, my information was on the ledger, leak, so my email's been exploited.
Just on that, don't use the word password as password for sure, as people do. And also, there's no KYC or AML or anything like this. It is email and sign up. So there's
Yeah,
no
yeah. And
instance
I
of
wouldn't even say
knowing
email and sign up, because you're not really signing up necessarily with us. You're just using that as a way to log in or as a password and kind of account method because it's familiar to users. Users are familiar with an email and a password kind of login. So we went that route to make it feel like, something that someone who's just getting involved with cryptocurrency is used to when they enter a site.
All right. So what about security in the back end? How are the assets kept secure?
Sure, we'll go into like a brief technical explanation of the Oxis security, but it is a non-custodial wallet. So really the security is on the user and security implementations that they take when using their computer and the machine that they're deciding to interact with Oxis on.
Okay,
But
Philip, I think I got it. I think I got it. So just like the other wallets, Edge and Garda and Exodus, there's no crypto actually in there. All they are portals that access the cryptocurrencies on the blockchain.
Correct. You can think of it like a window into or a viewer into your master key.
Yeah.
Is what we provided.
So then with Oxis, all it is a window into the assets that I hold on the blockchain. Is that correct? That
Correct.
accurate? Okay. So then you don't have access to them. So then the security is, I suppose, with the access to the window.
Correct.
Got it. Okay. That's very, very different. Okay. Very good. Now I want to go back to the staking. Are you able to show us how easy it is to do?
I don't have funds in here, but I'm happy to walk through just how it would work because it is really, really simple. So let me share my screen. So if we go into the interest tab, once you're inside the wallet, we made a really simple layout, just withdraw, deposit. If you want to learn more about it, you can click on either of these links for buying and exchanging. How can you buy? How can you exchange? Because we do have, as we briefly touched on previously, built-in exchange feature. We also have a buy feature through integration with MoonPay. So with the Terra staking.
Sorry, Philip, just on the buy feature. So I could buy Bitcoin through your wallet.
Yeah, absolutely. So credit card, Apple Pay, and SEPA.
Would I get good rates?
Yeah, you get good rates. We're not charging anything on this. This is all just right through MoonPay to our customers.
Okay.
So in the interest section, if you have UST, if you've exchanged, like in here, you could go ETH to UST, BTC to UST, however you like, come to interest. And once you have that, you'll just click deposit. You'll enter your amount, click next. And the next is just going to give you a modal that kind of shows you, the amount that you're putting in, and you'll confirm that, enter your password, your 2FA, if you have that set up. And that's it. Your staking begins. Withdrawing will be a very similar process. You'll just click withdraw. You'll have your assets in here. Select how much you'd like to withdraw out of your stake. Click next and confirm, and your assets will be back into your UST wallet in Oxis as soon as that's confirmed.
Right, and then I can exchange it into Bitcoin or anything else, or
yeah, absolutely. And in the deposit history that's right underneath here, you'll be able to see all of your activity, the amount of deposits you've made, the amount you've deposited, the transaction ID, because this is all happening on chain. We're interacting directly with Anchor protocol, so it's not Oxis holding your money. We're using their decentralized finance protocol to do all of this.
Okay. Now in the Kepler wallet, which has a lot of Cosmos assets, and I know Terra is a fork of Cosmos, I have to go in and stake, and then I have to go in and claim and then restake. Do I got to do that again with this, or does it just compound naturally?
You'll have to. Your interest will just compound on there within your UST balance.
Okay. Very good. Very good. And then am I able to hold other Terra assets in here?
Right now, we only have support for UST, but we are planning to add Luna as well as the other Terra assets to have a full suite of kind of the whole Luna ecosystem. We've looked into Mirror as well as, but I won't dive too much into that yet.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to let us know about Terra and Anchor and USD and Oxis and Mirror?
We're super excited about the integration. We're really looking forward to kind of building this out and Oxis becoming, just as we're kind of, they have their savings as a service, you could call it, with Anchor Protocol. We're looking more into how we can provide like a wallet as a service where other integrations can happen, or people can use Oxis to interact with some of these other DeFi protocols or applications. So really looking forward to continuing to work with the people at Luna, the people at Anchor, and their whole ecosystem. Their community has been great thus far. So
fabulous. So just to recap, we have a secure wallet, multi-currency wallet that has better exchange rates than I think all the main competitors, that allows you to buy Bitcoin at great exchange rates with very low commission, that allows you to earn 20% API on UST, and is integrating other cryptocurrencies and coins and tokens as it grows. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're looking to add more assets, as much as our community is asking for them. If if it's available for us to find liquid markets for, and our community wants it, we're looking to add it.
Great. Great. Okay. Well, I'll have the links in the description below, and I do invite people to check it out. Is there anything else you want to let us know, Philip?
Yeah, we have a giveaway going on right now for all of our Oxis users to kind of celebrate this Terra and Anchor integration. We're doing for anyone that has an account that has a balance over $10, 10 USD, they'll be entered into a random selection to earn $20 in UST. Anyone that's staking currently their UST, 4 people will be chosen out of that to earn $50 in UST. So there will be $1,000 in total prizes given away. 20 accounts will receive $20 in UST for just having more than $10 in Oxis. And 4 people earning $50 will be given away to people staking UST and Oxis. And this will run through the 28th. I would say within the next day, 2 days after the 28th, 29th, 30th, we'll be doing an announcement of those winners.
Great. Okay. All right. Well, I'll be sure to get this video out before then, right? And that's not a very high bar at all. $10 and then $50 staked.
Yeah, we wanted to make it accessible kind of to everyone. We didn't want to make it too high to where, some of our users who are new to crypto and just testing things out would be left out.
Great. Okay. Philip, listen, thank you so much for all this. And I look forward to having you back on the channel. And I'm the links to Oxis and also to Anchor and Mirror and Lunar underneath if people want to go and check that out. And between now and when if you have any comments or questions, put them in the video below the video. And between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.
Take the first step towards online privacy. Get NordVPN.